unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception in sorrow. Thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desires shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. See, but it's I forgot how it went. I forgot how it went when it says that it's a verse. I can't remember where it was at. Salakia. We just went over it too, Salakia. Uh, before, so, well, the Genesis chapter 3, it says, Genesis chapter 3, verse 1, from chapter 1, Genesis chapter 3, verse 1, it says, the fall of man. And how did we fail? Because the woman listened to the serpent, which the serpent was another man, which if we understand, we were spiritual, we know that was the so-called white man. It's spiritual. It's all a spiritual thing. The spirit goes into another body. And today the ultimate damn serpent is that's on the earth is Evelyn Rothschild. I'll say it, yeah, Evelyn Rothschild. he just don't have to come out of this fucking hole no more. He got all the money. He got everything. He got everything. But Salaka, it's the I can't remember how it went. Which verse it was. I can't find that. Well, anyway, let's go back. Because this is why we're in our position. We know what we right now by learning we know what we did wrong. But alright, so Salaki, I'm kind of upset I couldn't find it. I'm still trying to find it. Alright, maybe let me see. I can't remember. But I know alright, Salaki, let's move forward. Can't find it right now. Alright, so as you can see, if the name of this, if I can remember the name of this video, that's what I named it, and it has something to do with wisdom. And a man has to make his wise decisions based upon what Yahweh Shem Shah instructions. That's why we're in trouble now, because we listen to the Lord didn't give the instructions to Eve. He gave it to Adam. But Eve nagged Adam so much that he said, fuck it, let me see what the hell you talking about. And that's why do her we all die. Alright. So alright, let's see here. Alright, back to Ecclesiastes. Alright. But this is the woman that you should follow. Her name is Sophia. But you can call her wisdom. Alright. Alright. Because this is what gets you out of trouble. Making wise decisions. Alright, so Salakia. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 6 verse 19. Come unto her as one that ploweth. You see, this is what I'm keep. A man supposed to plow. He's supposed to till the land. He's a sower. One that ploweth and soweth. This is actually what a husband is supposed to do. Supposed to go out there and plow the land. And how you do that? You nurture the young men coming up, and wait for her good fruit. And wait for her good fruit. How do you wait for her good fruit? That's how the men that you taught, they grow in this. That's the fruit. You plant the righteous thing, because niggas and spicks and Native Americans, They get planted with the wrong shit in their mind. And what happened? They think they bloods. They think they crips. That's not good seed being sown. That's not good plowing being and sown into these young individuals out here. That's why they want to have their pants sagging. They want to be thugs and bloods and crips. You see these niggas out here? You see this shit? Alright? Come unto her. Who's the her? Wisdom. Come unto her, one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruit. See? The word good also go back to godly. For thou shalt not toil much in labor about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruit right soon. Right soon. It's gonna be, and this is what's happening right now for my apostles. Right soon, the sowing, the plowing and the sowing they have done will make some good husbands for Yahweh Shemel Shah. See? So I was trying to figure out, it's a word, it's not a verse. Maybe I really gotta find that verse. So like it's a verse I can't really I can't really grab it. So, but right there, it explains to you what a husband really truly means. Right there, a plower and a sower. Ploweth and soweth. That's what a husband. That's husbandry. It's a word. It's keep popping in my head. She is very unpleasant. Who's the she? Wisdom. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. See? Yeah, the people that didn't learn this, she's very unpleasant because nobody wants to hear the unpleasant things, which is the good news, the gospel. The word gospel means good news. So which is the good news is very unpleasant. Oh, the kingdom is coming. They're going to crush this kingdom, and the Lord is going to take the kingdom. That's unpleasant to the people of this world. So what they do, they shun it. They hate it. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her. See, and there's a lot of individuals that came to her, that got her, grabbed her, which is Sophia. And what happened? They said, oh, I can't take this. I can't get no women. I can't go do what I want in the world. Well, it become a burden to them. And so what happens? What it says? It says, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her. And that's what's happening. These individuals are not remaining with Sophia. Right? We went over it. I would just, I'm not going to go. We know wisdom. Sophia is the Greek way of saying wisdom. Right? Which is really dynamic. That's what makes wisdom a woman. And hey, I can say this. Verse 21. Let's get this. I want to get a couple of precepts. I'll come back. And for my apostles, just a few verses that I'm looking at right now, that based upon our power, which makes logical sense because the ancient, they knew what they knew back then. This is why the book is not a private interpretation, and it's written for our learning. The book is written for our learning. I wish I had another phone so I could be able to look up certain things real quick, but it's a verse. See, that's another verses keep popping in my head. Salaki. second. Salakia. I gotta find that name. Hey, Salakia. Alright. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Couldn't think of it, but you gotta always, repetition is the key. You gotta always go over it over and over again. Why do you have Hashem Shah for our apostles and our elders? A great millstone. Right? Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. Okay? That's why we're going through this, right? Because it's for our learning. We're learning how to be superheroes. Okay? That's it. I'm going to say it. We're about to learn how to walk on air. Yahweh Shah said we're going to do more greater things in here. He walked on water. He said it himself, which makes a lot of sense. We're going to do greater things in him. We're going to walk on air. All right? For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience, is the key element right here, this patience. Patience means what? To suffer. And comfort, how do we get comfort? Through these words in the book. Through the words in the book, which is Sophia. Because she generally is the wisdom. And we know it's coming from the angels. The angels is coming down, bringing that manna. Right? Feeding and comforting us. Of the scriptures, comfort. See, bam, you can't even go around the word. Let's read this from the top again. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. This wasn't even a verse I was planning on bringing out. But I got other verses, but the Spirit of Yahweh Shah guides you. He sups with you. What did Yahweh Shah say in Revelation chapter 3? He said he's going to sup with you. Let's get that one fast. See, it's like the guidance. I think it's Revelation chapter 3 or 5. I think it's 3. Let's see. Man, I find that one too, because he said we mentioned this at camp too. He sups with you. You eat good. You eat good. You sit down. He gets in your mind. He opens the doors your mind. You open your mind. It's a word. I just want to look for the word sup. I'm sure. I'm Salaki. The other verses probably I had all the other verses, but the guidance of Yahweh Shah, he guides you through other verses. Damn, here we go. Wait, is it? Yep, this is it. Revelate. I'm telling you, the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, it opens your mind. Look what it says. Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. He's knocking at your mind. If any man hear my voice, how do you hear his voice? Through his apostles and his elders, he set up righteously with 100% truth. And people hate that. People hate to hear that. How you have 100% truth and you still here? They don't understand the dynamics. Nobody's saved yet. Even the ultimate, even our apostles are not saved yet. Then because we got the word, we gotta keep doing this work until the end. Then you be saved. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. So how we gonna sup? We eat. You know how they say food for thought? How you say apple? What do you say about an apple? So you know how a teacher always have an apple. I can't forget that. Can't remember. And look, see, here, let's read this rest of these verses, because this is spiritual. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne. This ain't happened yet. To him that overcometh will I grant a seat with me in my throne, even as I also overcame. He overcame. That's overcometh is how you say it? Pretense. And overcame is past tense. Something to the effect like that. So that overcame is past. Come didn't happen.